Hello friends, Coach Bob here today, and today we are going to be talking about something that is unbelievably complex and yet very, very cool. We're going to be talking about the human hand, and more importantly, protecting that hand. And how do we do it? If you fall on a motorcycle and you hit the palm of that hand, the lunate, the ulna, the radius, the hook of hamate, the capitate, and the scaphoid. Now we simply think of these things as the palm of the hand. But the palm of the hand, there's a lot more going on there than you would think. And then you've got your carpal and metacarpal and your phalanges in your fingers. If you're wearing this type of glove, I see a lot of guys wear these things. Now, I'm not saying you can't wear them. You can wear what you want to wear. You can ride naked. Me, I'm not going to wear these. I will tell you, see, these would be a little small anyway. These are Coach Vic's gloves. And she uses these when she pushes around the block. This is breaking down simply from a handrail. These gloves, although they have a padding in there like a pillow, which is fine for a bicycle to keep you from putting pressure on these nerves in here. But if you go down in a pair of gloves that has a pillow in the palm and no finger protection, all I can tell you, be prepared for a little discomfort. Do you know the least important finger on your hand is not that one? And no, it's not that one either. Or it's not either one of these two. It's that one. Least important finger on your hand. These three fingers can pick up the function of that one. The most mobile appendages on your hand are your thumb and your pinky. Without your pinky, it'd be kind of messy. And when you're doing something very finite that requires fine motor skills, you hold that hand down and you use these fingers. It is beyond me why you wouldn't want to protect them. Which brings me to the gloves that I'm going to show you today. So before we get on with the review, if you would, like, share this video, grow, and subscribe, because we're seeking excellence in everything we do. These are the Alpinestars SMX-2 Carbon V2 gloves. So this is version 2. I've been wearing these gloves for a couple of months now. I like them a lot. These are my new cool weather and summer riding gloves. I was riding in a pair of Icons. You can see my review. I'll try to put it up on one of these places up over here, and you can look at that if you want. I wasn't a big fan of the Icon, I'll tell you. They are nice looking, and they are very, very cool in the sense of when it's hot outside. They're going to be more cool than these, but they afford you less protection. And I would rather have the protection. Now, many people will go, you know, Coach, you're in no danger of falling on your hands on a CanAm. I would have to disagree. I know on this, I'm obviously in more danger of sliding out or taking a turn too fast and tumbling down the road. That's why I wear my gear though. I learned on this. So therefore, I take my strategies for safety and I apply it to that. So yes, I wear an actual jacket with CE armor in it. Yes, I wear jeans that have armor in the knees. I'll put a card up here so you can see that as well. And yes, I wear ugly boots. I love these boots, and they're not just a fashion statement. So let's talk about the SMX-2 Carbon V2 gloves made by Alpinestars. First off, they have this nice evolutionary, innovative design of new material construction to enable you to achieve the greatest CE certification standards. CE is a rating, by the way, of armor. There's CE 1, 2. So you want to make sure that you do actually have CE rated stuff. If it's not CE rated, it's just a pad in there, and the first time you slide down that concrete, it's going to disappear on you. The knuckle guards on this is actually very, very sturdy, way more sturdy than the Icon gloves that I wore. Very sturdy, very capable. These will afford you an excellent level of protection. They are considered a summer day glove, but I will say these gloves do run a little on the warm side in hotter climates. Talk a little bit about the construction. They have durable multi-panels, and when you look at them, the shell construction is a primary shell, and then they have full grain leather put in strategic places where you hit when you fall. That will give you a higher level of safety, and it will also give you a little more breathability with it being leather. There's a microfiber and a PU grip insert. I'll write up what PU is. It's not a bad smell. And it's positioned in the palm and the thumb to give you a little more grip control. Here and there. And that grip control there and there, when you're working with a throttle or you're on a motorcycle and you are aggressively riding, it keeps your hands from sliding around, make it less likely for you to fall or have a failure of some kind. Also, Alpinestars has put in here an insert in the thumb and between each finger, which gives you a greater flexibility for range of motion in your hand. It also gives you a little bit more of a feel as the wind is coming through and you're working with your hands, that it just gives you a greater feeling of connection with the motorcycle. You have the suede and the leather in the palm and landing reinforcement in the grip, and it gives you more control and durability with all of these materials. They just come together to make a very, very ergonomic and cool shaped glove that feels right on the motorcycle from the moment you get on it. Now, Alpinestars does have their own little, what they call the Alpinestars shape. It does have a natural curve to it, and that curve feels right when you just lay your hands up there in a nice relaxed position. They take that shape that you're ready to go. As I mentioned, the carbon fiber knuckle protectors, the reinforced side width of the hand, and the interior side width, all with EVA foam. An EVA is a hard plastic material that if you go down, that little piece of foam in there works as an actual pad that doesn't tear away. So the finger tops and the back of the hand have TPR inserts for additional impact abrasion, and you also have more ventilation in these critical areas, although I will tell you they are a little hot to me. For a really, really hot day in Florida, these gloves run a little bit warm. On the fashion end, I think they look good, which is always important, to look cool. But the gloves are quality, and they feel quality from the moment you put them on. They have a weight to them, that feeling that when you get on it, that you are protected. And I like that feeling. And the more aggressive I ride, the more I like that feeling. So let's talk real quickly, just run over the features. Pre-curved finger construction, touch screen compatible thumb and index fingers for your GPSs and phones. Do they work well? I find myself licking them and doing that. I know with what we're going through right now, probably not the greatest idea. So I guess I ain't gonna be able to lick them no more. They have stretch finger sidewalls for flexibility, the 3D mesh finger and the thumb surface for cooling performance, and the 3D mesh finger and thumb surfaces for cooling performance. If you look at the glove, this is that double patching there, runs all the way through the internal part of the hand. Nice leather, vented holes so the hand breathes. Another layer, this is that performance layer that allows you to grip. The actual armoring in the palm, you've got armoring in the back of the fingers, and you've got the carbon fiber, a nice closure with protection up here as well. If there's anything that I kind of complained about, the little Velcro piece with the little neoprene strap, could do a little better on that, I think. Are these racing gloves? No, they are not. These are daily street gloves, and they will not afford you the protection that a racing glove will, but they are a happy medium. So if you want to wear these, feel free to do so. I'm not going to do it. I am one of those guys that I'm not going to say I'm an ATGAT. That's all the gear all the time. ATGAT, get it? I'm all the gear most of the time. Wear your protective gear. Be as safe as you can when you're out there. The one time I get careless will probably be the one time I have an issue. Let's talk about the idea of going down on a motorcycle versus a Can-Am. Normally if something happens on the Can-Am, something's happened. You've taken a turn too fast, you've run off the side of the road, or you've been hit by a car. Just the falling and washing out that happens on a two-wheeler, you don't deal with those sort of tendencies. Are gloves more important here than they are here? Yes, absolutely they are. Are they still vitally important here to me? Yes. I wear a full face helmet. I wear armored jacket, I wear armored gloves, I wear armored pants, I wear armored boots. And I will say that 98 times out of 100, maybe even 99 times out of 100, that's what I'm wearing when I go out. Whether it's hot, whether it's cold, whether it's raining, I wear my gear. So before we get on with the Ryder's rides, I would like to take this opportunity to ask you to like, to share. It's exponential growth. And subscribe. Welcome to week 2 of CB3's Ryder Rides. And without further ado, we will begin. Here is Cadillac Mike on his fine looking RT. Now Mike is from Atlanta, Georgia, lives in the Flowery Branch area. And his machine is a 2015 Spyder RT with a Freedom trailer. He's put a bunch of stuff on there. You can see the mod he's worked on and got the little tray there to hold the cooler on there. Cadillac logos, LEDs, and highway pegs. This man is ready to roll, and he has done a superlative job making this thing awfully special. Here we have Brett's 2020 RT Limited. Man, these new RTs are looking sharp. I'm getting awfully jealous. Now Brett is from New Zealand, and he purchased this thing in the beginning of March, you know, when all the mess was starting to hit. But somehow he's managed to put 2,000 kilometers on there, and he is doing his thing. Here we have Kurt and Tiffany from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Their beautiful 2014 RT Limited. Just looking at it, you can see they've added some highway pegs, a ram mount, the BRP armrest and backrest. That thing is ready to tour. Here we have Tom and Nita on their RT Limited, getting ready for some traveling. They're from Franklin, Ohio, and man, let me tell you, they are styling and profiling. Thumbs up right back at you. Here we have Debbie and Victor, riding in style with Shoei helmets and sporting the American flag. They are looking fine riding down Ranch Road 337 in the Texas Hill Country. That's one of the 3 sisters. You can look that up. They actually live on a real ranch, the Iron Horse Guest Ranch in northeast Waller County, Texas. Ride on, ride on, ride on. And this is Cud 24. With his granddaughter Hannah. He's already building the Spyder support base up with her. That's awesome. He's added an LED skid plate to the bottom of his RT, and it looks magnificent. He also recently ordered a couple of butt buffers. Awesome, awesome. And this is Joe, aka JR4570, his Spyder RT, and he's showing off these new Le Monster highway pegs he's put on here. You know, that's something I'm going to be throwing on old Casper here real soon. You know, we were hoping to get a video from Joe, but we had some complications with the email. Maybe next time. Hey, we appreciate it, Joe. Looking sharp, brother. Like, share, and subscribe. You go out, buy the motorcycle of your dreams. Eat right. Take care of yourself. And remember, if you're not having fun, you're doing it wrong. Now, go seize the day. We'll talk to you soon.